Schwartz Sports Memorabilia is your leading source for all your sports memorabilia needs. From autographed jerseys and helmets to balls, Funkos, photos, and more. They conduct hundreds of in-person signings with the likes of Barry Sanders, Floyd Mayweather, Larry Bird, and many more. In addition, Schwartz Sports offers an exclusive line of mystery boxes available online at schwartzsportsmemorabilia.com. Once again, that's schwartzsportsmemorabilia.com. Have you been hanging and banging, brothers and sisters? Have you been in the gym, pumping that iron, and getting yourself in top shape? If so, you need to fuel your body, and nobody can do it better for you at a better price and a better quality product than our friends at Best Price Nutrition. That's bestpricenutrition.com. 1-800-499-4810. They got free shipping on orders over $99 in the USA. They even have a 30-day return policy. Ladies and gentlemen, Best Price Nutrition is where it's at. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, as always, Brad Drake, and this is the revival of the World Wrestling Association. That's right, everybody. As time goes on here, the WWA continues to crawl out of the grave and lower that debt, and we continue to put on a better and more exciting product and continue on with our television tapings and our tour. Tonight, we have another tour date number 20, and we are going to be staying in Indianapolis, and we're going to run the Pan American Arena. So our venue is already set. Let's take a look at our absent workers. Hangman number 1, who is Mike Moran. He is working for Capital Sports Promotions tonight, and for those of you that may not be playing version 8 or later, the Capital Sports Promotions was actually the precursor to the WWC in Puerto Rico. The titles were actually called the WWC titles, but the promotion was still actually referred to as Capital Sports Promotions. So that's where Hangman number 1 is tonight. Let's take a look at our backstage incidents. We have a problem here with Bunny Love again, and she didn't pick up her tab, so now she's buying drinks once again for everybody. Another positive impact, and her man, Paul Christy, cannot be happy because she's costing him a lot of money. Everybody else is ready and in action for tonight, so we're going to give a rundown to our card here, everybody, and I'm going to make a last-minute change here, and we are going to plug in DJ Peterson in place of Rex Bodie, and let me make sure DJ is on. There he is. Yeah, he's there. Okay, so we're going to open up with Rick Sampson, who's making his way back to the promotion. Young guy, good shape, not bad in the ring, trained by Dick the Bruiser. He is going to wrestle Maelo Huertas from Puerto Rico, who is the brother of Jose Gonzalez. Maelo Huertas would become not Executioner. He would become Invader number 4 later in his career. He's a young man here, just kicking around, so we brought him in. Dukes and Hamilton are going to face Christy and Stewart in a tag match. Razor DeVito is going to try his hand at a larger opponent in AWA's DJ Peterson. Calypso Jim is going to battle Dr. Jerry Graham Jr., and that one's bound to be a good one. And in our semi-main, we're going to see the Windy City Dream Team, and they are going to face Muhammad and Wildman. And those two, whenever Muhammad and Wildman are in the ring, it tends to be a pretty decent match. And in our main event, because Pan Am Arena has not seen it for quite some time, we're going to see Steve Regal challenge the great Wojo for the heavyweight championship of the world. So here we go, everybody. You know what time it is. I know what time it is. Let's get to booking. Here we go, 12 minutes. Sampson versus Huertas here. And this should be a good one. 2 young guys mixing it up, getting some experience here. Rick Sampson is only 22 years old, and I think Maelo Huertas is only, that's right, he's 23. All right, so this one's booked. We're going to leave this one up to the AI to decide who's going to win. And that one is all set. Next, we are going to have the Windy City Dream Team. I'm sorry, we are not going to have the Windy City Dream Team. We're going to have Dukes and Hamilton. Mix it up with Christy and Stewart. All right, we can auto-name this one. This one's all set. And we're also going to let the AI decide that one, everybody. Up next is Razor DeVito and DJ Peterson. DJ Peterson is making his debut for the WWA here. And remember that DJ Peterson is on the AWA roster, and also he's pulling shots for Central States Wrestling. Of course, he's not wrestling for either of those people tonight, so we're able to bring him in. But we have a sister company partnership with the AWA, so that may help us in the availability of DJ Peterson here. And there he is. I was getting worried. I wasn't seeing him here. DJ Peterson is going to get the win here in his debut. And Razor DeVito, who's a young man, is not going to mind in the least. Telling you, everybody, things are picking up in the WWA here. This is actually becoming an interesting save. I just put out a couple more contract offers to bring in some other wrestlers, so we'll see how that turns out. All right, we are going to have Calypso Jim versus Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. And they're going to go 16 here. This one should be a decent match. Telling you, I think very highly, Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. All right, and we are going to have this one go to a double countout. And I keep forgetting to click off that enhancement. And it hinders me when I do this. So here we go, a draw, and we're going to have the double countout. There it is. All right, that one's all set. Go ahead and book that one out. Up next here, we have the Windy City Dream Team against Prince Mama Muhammad and the Polynesian Wildman. So we have the 2 versus 2. This one's going to go 18. And here is the Windy City Dream Team. Very good young tag team. I'm a big fan. And Muhammad and Wildman do not have a manager. I thought they did. Let's take a look at our roster here. Who does Saul Kretschmann have? He only manages Mad Max. We are going to have Saul Kretschmann take over here as the manager of the Polynesian Wildman. And we're going to have him take over the management of Prince Mama Muhammad. And I think in real life he was the manager of them earlier in the 80s, so it makes sense. There's not, well, there is a lot of WWA stuff on TV, on YouTube, but it's some of it's difficult. It's kind of all over the place. All right, so here we go, and we are going to have we're going to have Muhammad and Wildman get the win here, and it is going to be my manager interference. I know, 2 screw jobs in a row, but it's the WWA. They always had screw jobs. All right, here we go for our main event. Have this one go 25, and we're going to have Steve Regal, and he's going to battle the great Wojo. And Wojo, of course, is the heavyweight champion of the world. We are going to have Steve Regal get the win, but he's not going to win the title, everybody, because we are going to have him win by disqualification. And again, I did not select off of enhancement, so it was difficult to find. And this DQ is going to come by outside interference. Sheik Adnan LKC is going to attack Steve Regal, and that is what's going to cause the DQ finish. These two are good enough. I can make this an epic. I did. Good. That's kind of automatic in my reflexes now for a main event. All right, this one is booked up. We're at 111 minutes. We're ready to rock here, everybody. We're going to start this show. And hey, not bad. Not bad at all. We got a 32 for these two. Rick Sampson gets the win with the fall-away slam. Very nice. See the dirt sheet stuff here. Minor penalties, but nothing terrible. All right, up next here, we got Christy and Stewart beat Dukes and Hamilton. Christy, of course, gets the win for his team, and the two young guys beat these two teams. That's pretty surprising. All right, let's take a look here. Up next, and DJ Peterson gets the win over Razor DeVito, 47 overall. I'll take it. Old school face gimmick gets a rating of awful. Yeah, right. This game cracks me up. That's why I turn off the gimmick impacts, because he gets stupid stuff like that. And then you can't change his gimmick right away, or you'll get a penalty for that too. All right, Calypso Jim and Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. get a 67 overall in their double countout. Excellent score here. I like it. I like it like a fat kid likes cake. All right, up next here in our semi-main, Muhammad and Wildman get the win here after Saul Kretschmann interferes. And 53 overall again. Not bad at all. And Muhammad and Wildman are a good WWA tag team for us. All right, up next here is the big main event. And let's see what gets done here. 76 overall. Great score. And Steve Regal, Mr. Electricity, gets the win, but it's by DQ, so the great Wojo retains the title. Straight up dirty heel work here, but the fans go home happy, and we sold out the Pan Am Arena, so that's terrific. We can go ahead and finish up this show. We don't have any popularity changes. We might have maxed it out for the month. Let's point out Rick Sampson and Maelo Huertas did an excellent job here, and I think Great Wojo did a good job too. All right, good performance, great performance. We're going to make that speech. Ricky Sampson is pleased. Maelo Huertas is pleased. Great Wojo is pleased. Everybody is happy, including us. All right, so we got a Sunday show coming up, and it's not going to be at the Tyndall Armory. We'll pick somewhere else, maybe Chicago this time, most likely Chicago. We'll put together a solid main event. We're doing good here. We are chipping away at that debt, and we're putting on some good shows. Silver King has won the world middleweight title. All right, we got a production change here. Nobody cares. I don't care. Do you care? I don't care. This was the Capital Sports Promotions Tour. Bruiser Brody defeats Ric Flair. No way is the World Heavyweight Champion losing straight up. Let's take a look here and see how they used our man. And it looks like they did not use him at all. Nope. So they had him for the night, but they did not. Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah, they got a different version of the Texas Hangman. This one is Mike Moran and Bull Payne. It's a different version of what we're using. So that makes sense. There they were in a pre-show. Fair enough. Let's take a look and see who's ready to sign. Abdullah the Great and AJ Petrucci are ready to sign with us. We're going to complete that. And let's take a look here and plug them in. Abdullah the Great fits in well with us. And AJ Petrucci is here. We got our tag teams here. We're going to do something here with Big Ron Shaw and AJ Petrucci. Now, they were actually a tag team. And I think they were the Super Destroyers. No, the Executioners. Yeah, they wrestled as the Executioners. And we're going to make up a finisher for them called the Guillotine. Added that team. And we're going to edit them now. Here's Big Ron Shaw. We should have a picture for the executioners here. You know what? We're not going to make them the executioners just yet. How about we just make them Petrucci and Shaw? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. For now, we may change them up later. We'll see how things go with our roster. But that's the plan, everybody. We're going to keep them not being the executioners yet. All right, let's see what else is going on in the game world here. Chicago Championship Wrestling ran. Zebra Kid and Moose Cholak. Awesome over Terry Scholl and Mike Summers. Boy, what a bad card. Doesn't even say where the card was. Just a regular arena. Moose Cholak and Spike Huber got into a brawl. Dirty. All right, let's see what else here. WWF live event. Roberts over Race main event. Good one. Tito Santana over Dick Murdoch. This is a good card. This is a really good card. Snuka over Slater. Yeah, that's a good one. Ken Patera over Steve Gatorwolf. Good stuff. All right, that is going to do it for us, everybody, for this one. If you haven't done so already, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Leave us a message below. Let us know how you found us. Let us know what you think of the channel so far. You can find us on social media, facebook.com/groups/1987supermod. You can also find us on Reddit, on the subreddit, TEW 2020 Friends. Last but not least, if you would like version 9 of the Supermod, head on over to braddrake.net. Drop me a line, and I'll be more than happy to send you over a link to the database and the picture pack, everybody. And don't forget, we have a great Patreon channel. It's patreon.com/PowerCast Network, where you can get all of these shows early, and you can also get additional shows that are not available on YouTube or are available earlier than what you find on YouTube. And you can also find updates to the Supermod and also to the picture pack and also to the spreadsheets. So head on over, everybody, to patreon.com/PowerCast Network. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.